Hello, everybody. Sorry for blowing out all of your eardrums right at the start. Hello, how's everyone doing? Happy weekend. Happy Sunday. I hope we're all doing well. Enjoying the update. What are our, couple days in thoughts? Let me know, let me know. Hi, Existential. Hello, Mimi, Nina, Renee. Hi. Let me just adjust this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Dreamlight Mads, hello. Sundog, hi. Doing your regular work and lurk, nice. I hope work's going well. Oops. Joey, hi. Amy, Deja, Kelsey, hello. So we are back with the update. It's gonna be pretty chill, pretty casual. Why did I come here for this? We'll probably get into some questing. I don't know why I said probably. That's definitely something that we're doing after, we check our screw chops. See if we get the fence. I was really hoping, okay, so we had a member stream on Friday and we mostly did like star path task grinding stuff. I unlocked the chest from the first of the vault rewards. I was really hoping it would give me the fence. It did not give me the fence, so we're still fenceless. But who knows? Maybe today, every day is the chance to no longer not have the fence. I don't know. You finished the star path. Oh, wow. Yeah, we did a lot of tasks. I don't really know how far into the star path I am. I never really pay attention to how many tokens there are in the whole thing. I didn't buy the premium version yet, so I didn't unlock any of the rewards except for that red chest from the vault. My site, hello. Have 3 more weeks till your last semester of nursing school ends. Oh my goodness. You're so close. Probably also a crazy busy time the last 3 weeks, getting into finals and such. They changed how you decorate. Wait, what? What about changing how you decorate?
Just so you know, I've got some new goods.
You finished the star path on 2 accounts and halfway on your 3rd. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Let me see. Anything new here? I don't think so. That I can see. Trying to figure out how you want to reorganize your bookshelves. Ooh, that's exciting. I need a new bookshelf still. I almost have enough space on my bookshelves, but I got rid of so many books and I really don't want to part with any more. So I think I need one more bookshelf. Now, the problem with that is, though, that I probably only have 1/2 of one shelf's worth of books, which you might be saying, just get rid of a couple more books, girl. I won't. I refuse. But then having another whole shelf will really just make me want to purchase more books to fill it up. So, rock hard place. Kiara, hello. Crazy I don't have the fence yet. I know, we don't have to talk about it too much. I mean, I'm the one that brought it up. A bunch of NCLEX prep exams. Ah, yes, I remember them fondly. I actually didn't mind the NCLEX, to be honest. Taking your time with the star path because you know it will finish. Oh yeah, way too fast. I am already kind of like, I feel like the museum, I'm sorry, the exhibition was done way sooner than I anticipated. And now I'm kind of like, this update seems like it's going to go pretty quickly for me. But we have a whole lot of decorating to do, so it'll probably be fine. Probably be fine. You don't have enough space, but you can't buy new shelves now, so you'll have to stack a bit. I mean, before I moved to this apartment, I had one wall in my living room just stacked high with books because, well, I mean, and by one wall, I mean they were on the floor. They just pretty much took up the entire wall. Trying to place pathing, but they took the dragging part. Wait, what? There's no way. Huh. I'll have to look at that. I feel like there's no way they did that. I don't really have many pathless places that I could test this out here, do I? Up here somewhere? Yeah. That doesn't sound right. It looks... What do you mean by took away the dragging? It feels the same to me. There you go. Oh, sorry for the flying through the sky. The exhibition took longer than you anticipated? Really? Interesting. Okay. What do we have here? Uh-huh. A whole heap of nuttin'. Carrie, welcome in. Hello, hello. You don't think you'll finish the exhibition because of the animals? Oh my goodness, yes. Did I read Throne of Glass? You're on Assassin's Blade and decided to read it first. I read Throne of Glass. If you're not too far into it, I would actually recommend not reading Assassin's Blade first. But if that's your journey, that's your journey. I always recommend to read it in publishing order. And then tandem read Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. That's my personal preferred way. I think otherwise, all of the interesting mysteriousness of the first, like, three books before Assassin's Blade came out, it's like no fun. Also, I don't really love starting a series with short stories or like a collection of novellas. It doesn't feel fun. And Assassin's Blade is like a collection of novellas or like short stories. Yana, hello, hello. Any more ideas or plans to decorate Wish Blossom Ranch? Well, I'm definitely going to decorate it. I haven't really been thinking about active plans of how to decorate it though. Usually I'm kind of just like a winging it person recently. Let's see. Oh, this is new. No, it's not. I made that up. I'm gonna grab it anyway. Sometimes I don't believe when something tells me that it's not new. So I get it anyway, just to be sure. I don't think the game is lying to me, but... My. The fish tanks are nice. You need 57 of them, but we only get one. Wait, we only get one of the fish tanks? From the exhibition? I didn't try to buy any extra of the things. Let me see.
Good day, dear.
Oh, interesting. Let me get some more of these. It's still doing the thing where sometimes I have to click it multiple times to get more. I would say I'm not surprised, but I also don't like that. I don't like when it doesn't let us buy more than one of something. I know this isn't that many items. I'm not doing this right now, though. I don't want to. Okay. I need to find Pocahontas. I think before we get into questing, I'm gonna go on a little... what would I like to call it? I don't know, journey. A little journey around Storybook Vale with the snippet lures. See if we can level her up a little bit. I don't actually know what level she is. Maybe 6 or something. Hello.
Would you like to go on an adventure?
Let's hang out,
Oh,
please.
nice.
Okay, perfect. On Switch to place paths, you have to press A rapidly. That's what you meant. Oh, they changed it on Switch? I haven't placed path on Switch for a long time, so I don't actually remember if you could hold it and like slide. At least I haven't decorated on Switch in a very long time. The Veil. Kelsey, you said it's been like that on Switch for a long time. Oh. Yeah. I did the last time I did any decorating on Switch, I think it was interior decorating, and we all know how long it's been since I did any interior decorating. So it's been far longer since I did any exterior decorating with pads. Okay, let's grab some snippets. What's everyone's favorite part of the update so far? Let me have these. Thank you, thank you. Go drop these over here. Like so. Thank you. I can't wait to get the glider from the star path. Actually, is the glider a premium thing? Let me see. Probably, because it's really cool. Is it one of the extra ones? Bonus one? It is! Okay, that's fine. I'll survive for a little bit longer. You're using the glider? It's so cool. Oh no, I'm so jealous. Oh my. You enjoy all the random stuff in the star path, but you know people have controversial thoughts on the rewards. Okay, I saw a thumbnail that was implying that people are really not vibing with this star path. I did not watch the video, but is that true? Like, what's the discourse? Like, I don't know. I feel like this star path feels less random than the last one. Well, I don't know. I feel like this one is very on theme. It's just a broad theme. Been enjoying the new furniture. Wish villagers could wander in the exhibition. Yeah, that's such a missed opportunity. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Maybe once they, hopefully, fingers crossed, once they add the rest of the rooms for the rest of the biomes, maybe by then they'll change it so the villagers will be in there. Let's see. Are the dresses from the Star Path the fairy dresses in Tinkerbell? From my understanding, they're not, but they feel heavily inspired by some of them. But they're not like straight up the dresses, I don't think. There we go. Hi, Catherine. Hello. You think they are supposed to be? I don't know. Let me look this up. I feel like Disney fairies. No. No. They can do a recreation of an outfit if they want to. We've seen it before. These are inspired by. Let me pull this up. Like, I would say the one that's the most similar is maybe the shape of Silver Mist's dress here, with like the neckline and the like floop. But the orangey one is very like bloop. I don't know how to explain it. And the pink one does not look like this whatsoever. I don't think they're meant to be their outfits. Although I don't think I've seen this Silver Mist dress before. That looks quite a lot like, not exactly, but quite a lot like the water dress that we got before. Anyway, I vote inspired by. They're not labeled under Tinkerbell. I think because they're not the dresses. Also for, I guess I should probably show them since we were just talking about them. Where are they? Yeah. See, like this shape is very much the shape of Silver Mist dress, but the colors are all different. This is not in any way the silhouette of the dresses. and this does not look like, they're all somewhat reminiscent, but they're not the designs. The pink fairy dress reminds you of the dress Elena wore in Fairytopia. It is a similar vibe to that too, yeah. What outfit my character is wearing? This hat was, I think the hat and the boots were from a Star Path, the witchy one in the fall. I think they were both from that. And the kind of like aprony dressy thing is from Wish Blossom Ranch. Okay. Hi, Ignis. Hello. Alora. Hi. You feel like they said, guys, congrats, you are tree girls. We love you. There's 3 dresses. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. Painted Immortal. Hello, hello. Leo the Lion. Hi. I think you're talking about the top, which was somewhere this. I'm a big fan of this. I don't know what it gives me. It gives me like, and these. We talked about how it reminds me of Halcyon from Baldur's Gate. There's also something about it that gives like the fairies in Thumbelina to me. Maybe. Or Fern Gully. Not to say that they wore anything like this, it just gives me the energy of that, and I like both of those things quite a lot. I mean, I was going to say I also feel like anyone could wear this. Anyone can wear anything they want, but I also feel like this, just like a lava suit, is very, it's not like gender coded. It doesn't feel that way to me. You love the top, it gives you Hiccup vibes. I could see that. I don't know if I watched How to Train Your Dragon 2, but I think I catch the vibe. It might be something that was worn on the poster. You've been rocking one of the dresses in the lava suit, living your best life. The lava suit is so cool. What role did I give Pocahontas? I made her a fisher. I have a spreadsheet. Listen, if I have an opportunity to bring up my spreadsheet, you best believe I will. I'm going to. I have a spreadsheet of all the villager roles. This is not something that I have like publicly available, but I've actually pulled it up on stream before. Is that far enough over to the side? I don't think so. Where can I put this? What if I just drag this over like so? That'll work. Basically, I'm not sure how well this will actually, oh, let me just zoom in and that'll do it. I have a spreadsheet. This is what it looks like. Boop, 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 boop. With the villager, the role, and then I keep track of how many there are of each. So yeah, then ignore the fact that those aren't orange. I just didn't change them. But yeah, then I can keep track of how many I have in each role. And I have the time bending people down here kind of separate to make sure I have somebody from each of the time bending collections if I'm looking for specific gifts. Although really now I can just use the little like swap mechanic, but big fan of keeping things organized, and that way, yeah, I just know how many I have in each one. If I'm looking for somebody, sometimes I'll use this, but okay. I really want to make my own Notion situation for Dreamlight Valley. I feel like that's a goal of mine. I don't know how to make Notion templates, but I want to learn, and I want to make like a big one for Dreamlight Valley. I feel like that's exactly my energy. Hi, Jeannie. Hello. Spreadsheet is such a good idea. I love a spreadsheet. I make them all the time. Hi, Silka. Hello. I also love a Notion template, but I have only ever used other people's and kind of slightly modified it for myself. Nothing for Dreamlight Valley, but for other things. Like for a while I used it for reading, like my reading journal was a Notion template. Chew out. There we go. Did I say hi, Silka? I read that and I can't remember if my mouth said the words. Level 4. Wonderful. I'm surprised we got a new item from that chest. Every new item I get is one step closer to me getting the fence from the vault rewards and the star path, so I'll take it. Okay. One area left, and then we'll do some questing. You in there. Beautiful. And finally. Over here. Okay. The chorus of Ribbits is incredibly satisfying. I don't know why I love it. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Pocahontas, we're actually gonna go back to the main valley before we start this, because I'm sure I'm gonna have to do something over here anyway. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay, girl.
Let's do something fun.
Pink, you always follow your own path. It's one of my favorite things about you. Well, thank you. The Three Sisters Garden. That reminds me of in my D&D campaign. We played D&D last night. We're about to fight some hags that also incidentally happen to be three sister hags.
It's good to see you.
What level is Pocahontas? This is her first quest. I haven't done any quests with her, but I don't know what level I actually have her right now. Hello, Tink. You're just who I was hoping to see. Would you like to help me plant some vegetables? Well, sure. Well, in preparation for the Moontide Glow and our celebration, I want to plant a Three Sisters garden. What's that? It's a special type of planting we use in my village back home. We plant squash, corn, and beans together. The plants protect and nourish each other so all the crops grow stronger. Can you tell me more? Just call me Farmer George. Of course, what would you like to know? How do the beans help? Think of the beans as the giving sister. She takes what they need from the air and gives it to the others. How does the corn help? Hi, Shayla. The corn is like the supportive sister. She stands tall as the beans use her to climb. And how does the squash help? The squash is the protective sister. Her leaves shade the soil, giving the others moisture and fending off weeds. How can I help? Could you gather soil, pebbles, and softwood? Sure. Thank you. Afterwards, please use those materials to create the structure for our garden. While you do that, I'll go gather the seeds we'll need. All right. Craft the garden setup. Okay. Do I have a crafting table out here? I don't think so. It would probably behoove me to have one. And so I think I shall put it somewhere over here. Huh. Or here. Just right there, maybe? I know there's one in Scrooge's shop, but it would be nice. Oh, I literally have one in the plaza. I might not put one here then. Okay. It was really right over where I was to begin with. But. Craft the garden setup. Her level 10 makes you look like a cowboy. Listen, I feel like I'm about to read a cowboy romance. It's called Done and Dusted. I've heard a lot about it. And, well, and by I've heard a lot about it, I mean I've seen the cover a lot. So people clearly read it. I don't know anything about it. I just have a prompt to read a book with a hat on the cover, and it was like the first one I could find. But if anyone has any recommendations for books that have a hat on the cover, let me know. It doesn't have to be about cowboys. In fact, probably it not being about cowboys would be preferable, to be honest. Meet Pocahontas. Okay, let's go, let's go. Let me put those away too. You completed the star paths, oh, you love the, like, the topiary things? The Bambi and Thumper ones? I'm still not 100% sold on the Bambi one, but maybe I'll like it more once I see it in my game, like, you know, down in the world. Ignore the random garbage can in the middle of the road. I'm still working on finalizing that area. Brandon, hello, hello. How's Magical Readathon going? You know, I'm going a little above and beyond. So I had a character who finished all 4 years of her calling. So I was thinking about doing a higher calling, but then I decided instead I want to make a new character. So I'm doing a new character, and she is a Lexomancer, yes. So she's like a language girly, but I'm trying to read prompts for all of the classes. So I finished all of my all of the required classes except for one, because it's a book club book and I don't want to read it till closer to the book club at the end of this month. A book club for like my real life, not for the readathon. So I'm going to read it towards the end of the month. But I think so far, actually, I have my iPad literally right next to me. So far, I've read 9 books and 1 novella this month, and I'm having a blast. It's going to be a big reading month for me. Wait, Nina, have you told me what your calling is? What calling are you doing? You're usually not a cowboy book person, but that one was pretty good. Okay. Do I read middle grade books? I do sometimes. It's kind of hit or miss whether I enjoy them or not. Does the hood of a cloak being up count as a hat? I think probably not, unfortunately. I have the garden set up for our Three Sisters garden. Thank you, Tink, but I'm afraid we've run into a problem. I can't find the 3 sister seeds that we'll need. I always kept some in my home, and I'm sure they were here before I left the valley. You must have more somewhere. I don't. All the seeds are gone. Miko used to take food even if it wasn't his, but there's no sign that he was here. No, but there are tracks on the ground. They look like they belong to a robot. A what? Have you met Wally yet? The strange little creature who rolls places and makes those odd sounds? Yes, that sounds like him. He's a robot and he loves gardening. I wonder if he took your seeds out of curiosity. Come with me. Let's go talk to Wally together. Okay. You're on 4th year of Wild Form Druid. Amazing. You bulldozed a few biomes when we got the update and you're a little bit regretting it. Listen, Tainted Immortal. If you all bring this up in the future, I'll deny it. I never said this, but I regret bulldozing my Eternity Isle. It was a mistake. That's the only thing I regret bulldozing ever, I think. It was a mistake. In fact, we're about to witness my shame as we go to Eternity Isle, but in my defense, when I did it, we didn't have the ability to put like, how do I explain this? This is always such a weird concept for me to word, even though it's not a difficult concept to understand. We didn't have the ability to place the same house skin on multiple maps, and I wanted to use some of the houses in Storybook Vale, so I was gonna end up having to bulldoze most of the places anyway, but then they later changed that, so now I'm sad. Because my Eternity Isle is a barren wasteland, and I don't know when I'm gonna get around to decorating it. A middle grade hat book to consider, The Hat Makers by Tamsin Merchant. I will think about that. It's not a secret. I don't know. I feel like I said I a little bit regret. I fully regret it though. I see what I was going for and it was a mistake, but that's fine. In general, I tend to love a bulldoze. Three Sisters Garden. Hey Wally, Pocahontas and I were wondering if you found any new seeds recently. Sounds like perhaps he did. Oh, they're literally right here. Now, hold up just a second. Are these the beans from like Storybook Vale or something? Wait, are these both from Storybook Vale? I mean, I know functionally in this quest they're not. Anyway, that's none of my business. It really doesn't matter. Oh, Wally. You were just curious, weren't you? If he's curious, I'd be happy to teach him about making a Three Sisters garden. First, we'll need to nourish the soil. Tink, would you gather some seaweed and shrimp for us? Mixing those into the earth will help feed our plants. No problem. I'll gather that for you now. Enjoy your gardening lesson, Wally. All right. Get some seaweed and some shrimp. You know what I could really go for right now? Some seafood. You know who I feel bad for? Anybody who's allergic to seafood. That must be quite the plight. And I hope you're doing okay. Okay. Seaweed. I probably am just gonna grab actually the things from here now that I think about it. I was gonna go fishing for them. I thought that might be kind of fun, but I changed my mind. Pocahontas. Oh, hey. There's sparklies. I don't know if those were there before. Oh, you're at your house. Okay. How do you get the floating islands? You know, I believe there's a quest with Merlin to initially get access to them. Let me see if I could find it on the wiki. Floating islands. There's a quest called Islands in the Sky that you can do after. Oh, interesting. You don't get access to them until you pretty much finish the main valley story, because there's a quest with Fairy Godmother that you have to do before you get the Islands in the Sky quest. But once you do that, it'll give you access to the first of the floating islands. And then if you have that, when you go to the fast travel menu and click on floating islands, you can unlock the rest of them with Dreamlight. Okay. You've had your build since the Veil released. You'd think you weren't loving it anymore, but it took so much time. Yes. I do feel though, once I have a build for a very long time, eventually I get like kind of bored of it. And then the best thing for me is to bulldoze, because I want to enjoy looking at my map, you know? Wondering if I would recommend the Wish Blossom Ranch DLC in terms of how fun it was or how much I've played it. My recommendation in general is if you already spend money on moonstones in the game, your money is more efficiently spent on a DLC. You're getting more value for your money. In terms of Wish Blossom Ranch, I personally felt like the story content was kind of the weakest of the three. I felt like in general, kind of item for item, you get less in Wish Blossom Ranch. The mounts are pretty widely useful. That being said, I find myself not using them anyway. So if you don't have other DLCs, I'd probably recommend one of the other ones first, but that is also very much my subjective opinion. And if you like the characters and the horses and stuff, I say go for it.
Is this about another adventure?
Oh no, are we broken? Oh no, we're fine, we're fine. Here's the seaweed and shrimp you need. Thank you. Now, Wally, remember how I said all three plants grow together in the garden? What? Oh no! Poor Wally inside the rock. Wait, Wally, that's not... What just happened? Pocahontas, can you explain? I think Wally misunderstood my words. He crushed all the seeds together. Oh no. Do you have any more seeds?
Huh?
No, but I have an idea. Before the forgetting, I planted the three sisters in the Forest of Valor. Oh no. We need to find more seeds. Before the forgetting, wait, oh yes, planted, yes, of course. The garden was near the river. There may still be some seeds we can dig up there. Okay, I'll look for more Three Sisters seeds in the Forest of Valor. You should stay here and keep an eye on Wally. All right. You reset your valley by accident. Wait, how? How? Looking through all of your book cover arts, you notice you have a lot of magical and ancient types, space wars, long-haired women with weapons, and shirtless men only shown from the jaw down. You know what? That's a whole mood. I feel like, I have kind of a blend of covers. I don't really have many covers now with like real people. I think maybe I only have like 1 or 2 book covers that have a real person on it. But apart from that, it's quite varied. Okay. One moment you were in settings, the next your valley was gone. I mean, I would say put in a support ticket. They might be able to get it back for you. I don't know for sure, but unless you're excited about starting over again, is it like your whole progress, or is your map just like empty now? Either way, unless you're excited about the prospect of doing everything over again, I would say it certainly isn't going to hurt to reach out and see if they could help you fix it. Oh, there you are, Pocahontas.
I'm so happy you're here.
Do you play on multiple platforms? If it's just like all of your decorations that went away, or even if it's something else, if you play on multiple platforms, can you just go to a different one and retrieve the local save from that? You might lose some progress, but chances are you'll be better off than everything being gone. Now that we have the seeds, we can plant our Three Sisters garden. With the crops that grow, we'll make something delicious for the celestial celebration. This will teach you how to make succotash. Great. I'll plant the Three Sisters seeds while you and Wally finish your gardening lesson. Thank you.
Anna. That means goodbye.
Okay. Harvest after 5 minutes. Here's the thing. I think I have an elixir on my watering can. Do I? No, okay, good. I didn't want to break it since it specifically says to harvest after 5 minutes. But I had been watering with a watering can before, or with an elixir before, so. Okay. Wonderful. While we wait, let me grab you, girly. Oh, I thought that was like a gift or something. Hello.
Let's do something fun.
Let's hang out. We're going to pop over to the Wish Blossom Mountains and harvest some kale. Is there anything else I need to do right at this moment? Not really that I can think of. You can do it with an elixir? Okay. I mean, I don't mind waiting the 5 minutes. I just didn't want it to break if I already had an elixir on my watering can and used it. Your Star Path items and premium shop items are still there? Yeah, I would say if you can, put in a support ticket. They might be able to get something back for you. Listen, Goofy's thing, don't come any closer. Oops. Your biggest want more than anything would be a category in build mode that's just for special VFX type of floating things. That would be nice. I tend to favorite the ones of those that I use a lot, so they're just at the top of the menu for me, but we have been getting more and more of them, so having their own category would be nice. Okay. Do we have anything new and fun? Oh, how sad. I don't think I finished the memories, but I have a lot of orbs on my gardening island, so probably the new pieces that I need are there. Okay, let me pop you in here. Stunning. We'll go ahead and... Actually, do I have seeds in there? I don't think so. I have to buy some, I think. Yeah, let me buy some.
Good to see you.
Okay. Thank you. Listen, one day I will have my well tree back to its former glory. The sad thing is, I don't even know how long it's been the way that it is right now. I don't know how long it's been small. Hi, Brandy. Hello, hello. Okay, hopefully once we finish planting all of these, probably before we're done with this, honestly, the seeds for the quest will be grown. Can I remember what the build kit was that we restored in the first area of Wish Blossom Ranch? That wasn't the windmill. It was like, I will probably know it if I see it. Let me look. Actually, do I still have it there? Ah! This? Oh, it is like a windmill. Is this the one you're talking about? But it's like a building with a windmill. It's like the lighthouse equivalent of a windmill. You never noticed or knew about the well tree thing until I mentioned it a few streams ago? Really? I think that was one of my first YouTube videos that I ever made. Don't watch it. That was not me plugging myself. Don't watch it if you haven't seen it. It's incredibly outdated and also was like one of the first videos I ever made, so I can explain it here if you have questions about it. Up until like last month, you still had Scrooge's grow crops in the dunes on Eternity Isle quest still unfinished. Oh, yeah, it's been a while since Eternity Isle. It's been quite some time. Okay. This is also an incredibly, okay, wait, also, anyway, well, I guess I was thinking about the hat on the cover of the book thing. So I guess if we're going off of that, which was a good like 10 minutes ago, this is also a random question that has nothing to do with Dreamlight Valley. Does anyone, okay, I feel like this is particularly something that you might do if you play The Sims, but does anyone know of like a really in-depth family tree maker? If not, don't worry about it. But if you do, please let me know. You still have the Mickey quest to collect Eternity Isle flowers. Oh my. You know what quest I wouldn't be surprised if some people still have? The scramble coin one. Wait, okay, this is going to sound like a silly thing. I don't really know what Groupon is. Why? To eat. Ancestry.com. Okay, where's my watering can? Water, and then go collect the things for the quest. Goofy, don't mess me up, please. Can do it with a word template. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna go too much into it because this very well could be one of the things that I have grand plans for and never actually comes to fruition or sees the light of day. I would want it to look kind of nice, if that makes sense, because it would be for something that would be seen. It wouldn't just be for me is the thing. I'm not opposed to making one myself, but I would need it to look somewhat aesthetic as opposed to purely functional. It's not specifically for The Sims, no. I just know a lot of people who play The Sims like to do legacy stuff and tend to have ways to keep track of their big Sims families and stuff. It's not like for me or my actual family or anything, is what I'm saying. It's for something that is not like a real person. Okay, here they are. Why is it all corn? Oh, they're just, never mind. They're all with each other. Cook the succotash. Okay. In Tiana's restaurant.
Splendid to see you out and about, my...
Use Canva? I could do that. I hadn't thought about a Canva template for a family tree. That hadn't crossed my mind at all, even though I use Canva a fair amount. Okay. Oh, I need to make 3. One for me, one for Pocahontas, and one for Wally, perhaps? Does Wally eat? Probably not. Can Wally eat? Probably not. Oh, hey, girl.
Yes.
This succotash smells very good, Tink. Doesn't it look delicious? I I don't know if I've ever had succotash before, but I feel like I have to have. Can't wait to try some. It looks delicious. Thank you so much for helping me with my garden, Tink. I just have one last favor to ask. I have this Powhatan picnic. Would you place it somewhere in the valley? You had picnics in your village? I love a picnic. No, Wally taught me about them. It reminded me of the strong community in my village, something my father treasures.
Wonderful.
I named it after him. Okay. Sorry, I have the hiccups. He sounds like a great person. He leads with strength, but also with kindness. I'm honored to be his daughter. We love that. I'll take the Powhatan picnic and place it in the valley for you. We can gather there with Wally, and you can tell me if the succotash is any good. I'm a wonderful cook. It'll be great. Okay. Place it in the valley. You know, the best place for a picnic is the beach. Recently, I've been going down to the river kind of near where I live and going for river walks. And it's been so beautiful and lovely. And I feel like I need to bring a little picnic one day. And of course a book, because the only thing better than a riverside picnic is a riverside picnic with a book. How fun. May I speak with you? Come this way, Pocahontas. Off of the picnic blanket. Thank you for helping me with my three sisters' garden, Tink. Now we'll have enough food for the celebration. Wait, we made this for the celebration? I thought we made it for the picnic. No thanks needed. It was my pleasure to help, and I learned a lot in the process. You're not the only one. I think Wally learned a lot too. I hope it will help him with his own gardening. Now that the food is sorted, what's next for our celestial celebration prep? I was thinking about music. Let's talk about it once I have a clearer idea of what we should do. All right. Well, let me put this away a while. You had a picnic by the lake once and got attacked by bees. Oh my goodness. That's truly horrific. Oh, I hate bees. Oh, we're almost level 8. Let me go ahead and get her these things that she wants as gifts while I'm thinking about it. Fruit salad, bass, and yellow daisy. Okay. At first, when I was reading that message, I thought you were going to say you got attacked by ducks, which does also seem like something that
Is this about
could
another
/
adventure?
would happen if you were picnicking by a lake.
Yes!
Wonderful. Okay. Bring a friend their favorite gift. Amazing. Pop you away in there. Go ahead and grab a yellow daisy and make a fruit salad. Oh. Mail. Dear Tink, thank you so much for helping me set up the Three Sisters garden. Not only will we have some delicious food for the celestial celebration, but the garden reminds me of home. I've included a few items here as a thank you, Pocahontas. Well, thank you. You're scared of geese? Wait, really? I mean, I've heard they're kind of scary, but I've never actually had a bad interaction with a goose. Hi, Momo. Hello. Ah, stuff. I could just move this. Anyway. Instead of forcing myself to go around it. Why am I here? Oh, a yellow daisy. And, yes.
I feel great.
Some fruit salad. Geese hiss. I have heard that.
It's good to see you.
Wait, their tongues have teeth? Wait, what? That can't possibly be true. They're mean but cute.
Is this about another adventure?
Being chased and pecked by one when you were a kid? Oh, you know what? That probably was scary. I do feel like a bird of prey was about to swoop down and pick up my brother when he was a toddler once. And he is none the wiser, but I was really scared about it. There was like a huge bird. I don't know what kind of bird it was. It was high enough that like I couldn't tell what it was, but big enough that it was a huge old bird. And my brother was maybe like a year and a half or something. So he was like toddling around as like baby children do, you know? And it was just circling and circling. And I was like, you know what? We're going inside. The last thing I need is to have my brother snatched by a big old bird. What's the other thing you need, Pocahontas? Fruit salad. I don't know why you being chased by a goose made me think of that. It also made me think of the time that I was, in fact, kicked by a kangaroo. I haven't been anywhere near a kangaroo since then, so I don't know what long-lasting effects it may have on me, but... I'm sorry, Anthony.
It's good to see you.
Do we have a magic postal service here, or are the villagers sprinting with pebbles and a stick? Honestly,
Is this about
like, she
another
never left my
adventure?
side. How'd she send that mail to me? Am I the oldest? I am. Yeah, my youngest brother is... many. My youngest brother is a lot of years younger than me. Like, I was well into high school when he was born. There are 5 of us, so it's a wide range of ages and such. Okay, we did that for you. Let me also see what you have to say.
I'm so happy you're here.
Painted Immortal, that's very, you know, having 2 people with childhood geese stories in one stream does feel a little bit like lightning in a bottle, you know? That's surprising. How and where did I get kicked by a kangaroo? In Australia, as one would expect. Like, it was one of the, I've told this story before on stream. It was like a place, I don't know what it was called. It was kind of like a zoo, right? I guess it probably was a zoo, to be honest. But they had this area. It wasn't like a huge, big old kangaroo, but it was probably like shoulder height on me, an average sized person. And it was like an area where there were a lot of them, and you walked through it on a trail, and they kind of were like in the grassy bit minding their own business. It wasn't like something where you were supposed to pet them, but it was something where like you walked amongst them. There wasn't like a fence or anything separating you. And I was just walking on the path as I was supposed to do, minding my own business, and all of a sudden, kick. Crazy. Have you tried any of Remy's desserts? I have. Remy introduced me to so many new treats. The other day, Minnie and I picked blueberries. She and Remy used them to make the most wonderful pie. It was surprising and sweet. Have you ever tried it? Blueberry pie is great. I actually do love blueberry pie. Remy and Tiana told me they make lots of different pies with fruit from the valley. Which pie do you like best? It's hard to say. In Hawaii, they have a really delicious pie that's like half coconut cream pie and half like chocolate cream pie. That's really good. So this coconut cream pie sounds really yummy. Sounds delicious. The earth has so many amazing gifts for us, doesn't it? All right. Actually, I could probably pick up your next quest, girl.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Working together. Let's start the quest.
Yes.
Tink, I'm so glad you're here. I'm afraid there's a problem with the music for our celestial celebration during the Moontide Glow. Lucky for us, I'm great at solving problems. That sounded sarcastic. I am great at solving problems. What's the issue? Back home in my village, we celebrate special moments with drums, dancing, and singing. I thought it would be nice to have this for the Celestial Celebration, too. Cogsworth and Stitch both wanted to help, so I asked them to each bring their own special skills to the celebration music, but they seem to be having trouble. Cogsworth and Stitch seem like an unlikely pairing. Well, Stitch is a bit chaotic. Perhaps, but he certainly does his best.
Sad.
They had a sort of performing space built, and now it's broken. I'm not sure how it happened. Okay, let's meet at the Dream Castle to get to the bottom of this. Not the Dream Castle. Listen, I know we're not having the party in the Dream Castle, but anytime there's a party and a Dream Castle in a quest, it makes me so sad, because it's just like every quest. And there we go. Your daughter had a seagull swoop her pacifier out of her hand? Or snatch it out mid-swoop? Seagulls? I don't think... Like, I think this is something that everyone feels. They're like the rats of the beach, you know? How can you be so clumsy? Because of you, our stage is completely destroyed. No, Gabaju Ka, you make Stitch move stage too much. Oh. That's because the Celestial Celebration is important. Everything must be perfect. Why can't you take things more seriously for once? Now, Cogsworth! Oh, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yeah, you tell him, Stitch. Clockman springs too tight. Well.
I'm so happy you're here.
Oh. Cogsworth, Stitch, are you having difficulty working together? Let's hear what Cogsworth has to say first. Certainly, ahem. To prepare for the celebration, I asked Stitch to move the stage to the proper location. Stitch moves stage over and over and over. Clockman too bossy. Oh, Stitch is not having it. I'm not. Okay, y'all chill, chill, chill. All right, let's just talk about this. Cogsworth, what caused the stage to break?
Absolutely not.
This little scamp dropped it. He's reckless, doesn't give a care about the details that will make the Celestial Celebration a success. Well, Stitch, now what's your side of the story?
Unacceptable.
Stitch moved stage 5 times, but Clockman never liked it. Pocahontas isn't even paying attention. Girl, this is your thing. I'm merely trying to ensure that everything for the Moontide Glow is perfect this year. Too bossy. I see. Stitch, can you tell me how the stage broke? Stitch dropped it. Clockman say to move stage again, and Stitch get mad, not mean to break it. Listen, moving this whole thing by himself is kind of wild. Stitch writing song for celebration, need time to practice. Actually, is Stitch famously strong? Is it embarrassing that I don't remember? Did Stitch pick up the ice cream truck in the movie? It's been a really long time since I watched Lilo and Stitch, apparently. Didn't I watch it before? Well, okay, I was gonna say, didn't I watch it before Stitch was added to Dreamlight Valley? And to be fair, I think I did, but even that was a long time ago. Anyway. Stitch is writing a song for the celebration, need time to practice. All right. Well, without a perfectly placed venue to perform, no one will hear your song. I think I can see what's going on. Stitch broke the stage. On accident, on accident.
Oh, that's good.
Ting, clearly he doesn't share our vision of a sublime performance atmosphere. No, I didn't say that. But something tells me you're not faultless either, Cogsworth. Clockman never happy. He thinks music writing easy. Oh, you two are worse than Miko and Flit. In my village, my father had to resolve a conflict between two people. Each thought their task was more important than the others. So he asked each person to do the other's work for one day. Cogsworth, Stitch, I think you can both learn something from each other. I mean, hopefully not by doing each other's things, because I don't think that's going to help us at all. But yeah, you could learn things from each other. Pocahontas is right. Cogsworth, things don't need to be perfect to be good. Oh, I mean, true. Interesting thing to say. I want you to try writing the song for the Celestial Celebration. I feel like we really don't need to do this.
Yes.
Ha, I could do it in my sleep, especially since everyone loves chamber music as much as I do. And Stitch, you're now in charge of the stage, including repairing it. No problem. Easy. Okay. You know, I don't think... All right, what can I do to help? Perhaps you could think of a way to inspire them in their new roles. I'll take some pictures around the valley of places that I found inspiring myself.
No.
What? Okay. Sure. I have no questions. I have no thoughts. I'm simply doing as I am told. The wishing well in the plaza. Now that's just rude. Not proof of my
So warm.
shortcomings.
Oh, maybe I'll take a nap today.
The well that once upon a time was luscious and verdant and full of foliage. And now it's just a mere fraction of what it once was. One of the ponds in the peaceful meadow? Okay. You were with Stitch on this like 5 times. Clock is lucky he didn't get a speaker dropped on him. 5 times is too many times, I will say. I guess. Where are you running? And the bridge of the Frosted Heights. Okay. I shall go. Not our fault they keep adding new long goals. Yeah, I mean, I like the new achievements. I just did not keep up with them for Storybook Vale, and Wish Blossom Ranch is still new, so got a lot of catching up to do. Your tree looks like mine, but you have all of the achievements done except for 5 more left in Wish Blossom. Does everything have to be completed to be 100%? I believe... Now, this video is old, so I don't remember all of the details, but I believe you only had to do like 97% of the achievements in the past to get the tree to be full, but I don't know. Did I pull up the tree stages last time on stream, or did I look at those in my own time? I can't remember. I think I looked at it in my own time, but yeah, there's definitely one stage after this. And from my understanding, someone said even if you have your plaza this version, it should still show the appropriate... Oh, wait a second. This is the full tree. I'm pretty sure this is the full tree. Ah, I guess we were mistaken. Wait a second. I think somebody said their tree did not, like their... How do I explain it? This pink well thing. They said their tree grew with their regular tree, but this is not my actual tree. This is my actual tree, which is not a flop. I don't like that. This doesn't have one at all. Listen, I put in all that work. If you give me a well with the tree, it better be the right tree. Anyway, where's Pocahontas?
Hello?
No, Remy. That's so rude. I can't stand that rat. Also, thank you all for liking the stream if you have over on the YouTube side. I appreciate it. What rhymes with celestial? Ancestral? Well, I guess if you have a fancy accent and say celestial, then ancestral is closer. Vestibule? Vestibule is definitely not a rhyme. That's very stretchy. No, that's all wrong.
So interesting.
I'm glad you're here, Tink. Cogsworth may need more than those photos you made for inspiration.
Oh.
This is a disaster. I can't find the precisely perfect words to capture the majesty of the event. Tink doesn't like Remy. This is news to you. Listen, Remy and I had a treaty. We had a ceasefire. We had a begrudging neutrality. And now I don't know where it's gone. You'll unlike what I hate on Remy. Listen, fair. You know what else I saw? I saw, okay, the gall, the audacity. I saw another thumbnail of someone saying that Vanellope is everyone's most hated villager. I'm sure Anthony will have something to say about this. Anthony, famous Vanellope hater. What's wrong with y'all? Vanellope is so cute. I love her. Anyway, justice for Vanellope. Justice for Vaneep, if you know. Not clock it. Oh no. I've shown you the truth about the rat. You think the best word for him is a snob. He is a snob. Anyway, give the vid title so you can go support. I don't remember what the video title was, but I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Star and Sky if you wanted to go look at it. I got distracted by being a hater of haters of Vanellope. Words to capture the majesty, of course, yes. Okay. Do you need the exact right words? Wait, you think Vanellope is rude and bossy? What? That hurts my heart. You think some people forget they really hate her house more than they just hate her? I don't know. They probably don't like her, but the house certainly doesn't help. Of course, I can't possibly use the wrong words, can I? Now, I must get back to my composing. Tink, we must help Cogsworth see that not everything needs to be perfect.
Well,
Nature isn't perfect. Every leaf is different. Each sunrise has its own special glow, and all of it is beautiful. Beautifully imperfect. I like that. It's like a field of flowers. They're all unique, but together they're a sight that's peaceful and harmonious. Well, okay, but that's implying that... Anyway, never mind. We don't need to get into philosophy right now. I know. I'll pick some mismatched flowers and make an imperfect bouquet for Cogsworth.
I wonder if my dream was pointing me here.
Probably. Kyrie, hello, hello. You think it's her voice, maybe? I love her voice. Her voice might be my favorite thing about her. But maybe it's just... Okay, to be fair, I think I do love it more after watching Arcane because her voice is... fairly, if not not necessarily super similar, but it has specific similarities to Jinx in Arcane. And I love Jinx. No one can make me hate Jinx. I don't care what you say. Even though all of the things will be true, I just love Jinx. Okay, let me take that. Take these. Black passion lilies and green rising penstemons. You think Mother Gothel is like... Wait, you're least like... Mother Gothel is certainly something. She's a piece of work. Vanellope is annoying in the way that having a younger sibling is annoying. You love them really, but sometimes you just want to huck them across the house. Oh my. What a visual. Did I need 3 of these? Yes, okay. Black passion lily. About to do a Vanellope speed or build on Sunday shores with the cherry top mountain framed in the background. Nice, nice. I'm so mad that Dreamlight Valley has me asking for a candy biome. Like, I don't know if you all understand. Like, I really need a candy biome, and it makes me so angry that I feel that way because nothing in me wants a candy biome. But we need one for Vanellope, so I don't... Just the uncomfortable truths of life, I guess. Bring the flower to Pocahontas to create the imperfect bouquet. All right. You haven't forgiven Gothel for how she treated Beast? You know, I don't remember how she treated Beast, but my Beast
It's so good to see
beef
you.
in Dreamlight Valley is also, let's say, I don't know what the right comparison would be. It's still medium rare. Like, take that as you will. A whole food and dessert themed world.
It's
All
good
three
to see
biomes
you.
are the 3 meals. No, please no. Please no. I might actually cry of sadness. I'm not lying. Thank you, Tink. These flowers look wonderful together. I hope they can help Hogsworth. You know, anyway, Cogsworth see that not everything needs to be perfect and that Stitch's songs are important. He'll at least be happy they look pretty. You're right, and perhaps he'll appreciate that we did something nice for him as well. Tink, could you help Stitch while I bring Cogsworth these flowers? Yeah. What's Stitch up to? He's struggling with the stage. I don't think he's collected the items he'll need to fix it. Maybe I'll put together all the supplies he needs in a stage repair kit for him. That'd be very helpful. Cogsworth did mention that he left a drawing of the stage in the Beast's home. Perhaps that would be of use. Okay, I'll do that while you talk to Cogsworth. Meet you in the Dream Castle later?
Hello?
Let's do this.
No, Remy, go away. Yeah. Okay. We're going to Belle and Beast's house. Wildwoods. A food biome, but Remy's in charge. How about, okay, counter offer. A food biome, but Remy's banned. And Tiana's in charge. Listen, that would be maybe the most slay thing that Dreamlight Valley could ever do, in my opinion. Make a whole food-themed biome with a whole line of food-themed quests and not use Remy once. Listen, Game Loft. Hear me out. Stage a blueprint. Okay.
Splendid to see you out and
Food
about.
biome like cloudy with a chance of meatballs. At least then there'd be any chance of me using the spaghetti furniture that we got inside Beast House. Is it on the shelf? No. Is it over here? No. Oh. It's over here. Okay. Craft the stage repair kit. Glacelet, hello. You finished all the cooking memories today. 6 hours of souffle cooking. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I have a good amount of memories on my gardening island, but I feel like I have plenty of, well, with all the pumpkins that I have in my chest, I do have many hours of cooking ahead of me at some point. Maybe I'll do that later today while I need to listen to a little bit of Worlds Beyond Number, so maybe I'll do that while I listen to Worlds Beyond Number. I was going to do some cleaning while I do that instead, but who knows? You enjoyed Lady hate criming Remy? Listen, that was the thing that brokered our truce, our very short-lived temporary truce, because I felt bad. Dress up in casual clothes to help prepare the stage? How rude. Sure, I have my companions there. Dreamlight Valley tea, I guess. And cowboy pants.
Splendid to see you out and about.
Okay. Is life better since the move? Has it calmed down? Oh, you know, Jess, thank you for wishing me well. Regrettably, no, but I'm not gonna go into it right now. But we are moved and unpacked, so that's good. The outfit from the one that I was wearing before, the hat and the shoes were from the Star Path that we had in the fall, I think. The full body, like aprony dress thing was from Wish Blossom Ranch. Yes. Go. Stage repair kit.
I'm so happy you're here.
Hee hee, that went rather well. The song is good. Not perfect, but serviceable. Hee hee indeed. And Stitch, sorry he breaks stage. Clockman just want everyone to enjoy music. Well, I can't believe you two are getting along. Hi, Chloe. Hello. The flowers helped Cogsworth understand that perfection isn't necessary and to ask Stitch for help. And working on the song together helped them make a strong new bond. Amazing. Stitch, dear fellow, let us proceed to the next task, fixing our beloved stage. That's right. Let's use the stage repair kit to fix a Moontide Glow stage. After you've done that, would you place some Moontide Glow stage on Dazzle Beach? Everyone will be gathering there for the celebration. All right, all right, all right. That'll be the DLC we get Naveen, because he's been trying to manage while Tiana was gone. Listen, Naveen deserves better than a food DLC. I do love Naveen, though, and want to see him soon. Okay, let me change back into my real outfit. There we go. Oh! With the little troll? Yeah, troll bag? Okay. Moontide Glow stage on Dazzle Beach. The Pocahontas hairography is 10 out of 10. I know! I definitely mentioned that a couple of times on Wednesday. I love the way her hair blows in the breeze. I wish mine did that. Exactly, Hector, yeah. Especially with some of, you know what? Brief intermission. Or, y'all thought I forgot. I didn't forget. This. From the side, it's better than it was before, but it's still absolutely horrific from the back. On Wednesday, of course, yes. Like, why does it look like that? You know what? Also, we're not gonna linger on this one too long, but y'all probably already know. Dude. Dude. Anyway, moving on. Just gonna put this right here. Oh, this does not need to be here. This is cute. Oh, I wish I had it facing the water. I didn't realize we were gonna take a picture right now. Oh well. You swear the hair physics were a bit better before Wish Blossom Ranch and they went crazy again? Were they? I don't remember. Your avatar's hair flies up to the sky anytime she interacts with anything and everything. Yeah, it just like levitates and stays there. Sometimes it whips around in weird circles. Yeah. I'm so glad that Stitch and Cogsworth found a way to understand one another. You did a great job helping them through their argument. My father does so much to bring the people of our region together. I think he would be proud that I've learned some of his skills. Now we have to finish our preparations for the celebration. But first, I'm going for a swim. Oh, and I'd like you to keep the imperfect bouquet. Thank you for your help, Tink. Oh, thanks.
Well done, my friend.
Going for a swim is so funny. The rewards you get for her last quest are so good, really. I don't think I've seen them. The only thing I've seen is, I think, the outfit that we already saw in the developer update. You wonder if it blends into each of the biome grounds. I would imagine that it probably does. Let's see. The disappointed, oh, thanks. I didn't remember what it looked like, so I didn't know, or like if we even saw what it looked like. So then seeing it, I was like, oh. Avocado, thanks. No. It's just... Why does it have grass on... Whatever. None of my business. It's just beach ground. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Tink. I'm so happy with the work we've all done for the Celestial Celebration so far. The stage is looking great. I know you needed hardwood to make it, so I found some more for you to replace what was used up. Well, thank you. I'm actually just gonna go toss this in a chest in the forest. I might go for another... I really want to say the word tromp today. Another tromp. Through, sure, the Storybook Vale. Do some more... I don't actually remember if these get dug up here. I think they do. Get some more snippets. Level Pocahontas and the critters a little more.
Everything here is
I don't hate that idea. 5 sticks. Thanks.
I'm so grateful that Belle sees.
One thing about Pocahontas is she loves to sprint to stealthily give us a stick. Listen. And she's an icon for that. Like, I don't know what else to say. I think really she loves to sprint to get home. And that I also understand.
I could use your help.
I too love to sprint to get home.
Oh.
Let's hang out, girl. Okay. To the Vale. With playing Pocopia, it's really shown you that Dreamlight Valley and Animal Crossing villagers could really be doing more. The Pokemon really help out. Interesting. I've not played Pocopia or watched anyone play Pocopia, so I don't really know. Not even really. I don't know anything about the mechanics, but that's interesting that they're more helpful. Okay. Grab some birds. Okay. And pop these in here. I might just fast travel between them this time. A little bit more efficient. Wrong way. What are some... Well, I mean, now, granted, this is kind of determined by whatever the biomes are in a DLC. But are there any critter companions that you specifically want added to the game? I'm trying to think if there are any that I want added. You know what I want? Okay, so this is kind of along the lines of when we talk about if Finding Nemo characters or anything would be in the game. Now, I really want like a cute fish, like cute fish that float in a bubble next to us. Like that would be the critter companion. I think that would be so stinking cute. I believe it was last month on the Finch app that the micro pet was a little koi that kind of like swims around in the air next to you. I would want something like that, but in like a sphere, in like a little bubble. I think that would be so cute. Lily Loki, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Okay. Critter change. Still no fence. Oh. I had 2 maxed out critters this whole time. Who was gonna tell me? You want a river otter? Oh, cute! An octopus would also be really cute. They could model it kind of after the one from Finding Nemo that's just so adorable. I was gonna say cute for the 3rd time in like 2 seconds and I had to find another word. Penguins would also be cute. Oh, a little baby penguin. Wait, I think, let me Google this so I'm not giving out lies. I'm not telling you lies, but I think, well, I'm gonna say it anyway. If it's a lie, we'll find out. I think I saw that Happy Feet is being made into a stage musical. Yeah, allegedly. Oscar-winning Happy Feet in development as a Broadway musical, which, sure. You want a hedgehog? I too want a hedgehog. Actually, I think that's my favorite so far. I really want a hedgehog.
Seems like this valley brings
You would like the Raya dragons, like tiny versions of them? Were there small ones in Raya? I've only seen it once, but the only ones I could think of are the pretty large ones. I didn't mean to save. I was going to do something else. That was what? Oh. Pull my chat up all the way again. There we go. Which Oscar did Happy Feet win? Good question. I don't know. That was just the title of the article. Hey, Bay. Hello, hello. You'd love if they added Baymax and Hero and have the cat as a companion. Wait, well, they have the cat. Mochi, right? Mochi was added to the premium shop. Do you mean like assign Mochi to Hero and Baymax? Hedgehog seems kind of like a missed opportunity for Pixie Acres. I feel like they could find someplace else to put a hedgehog. And I am here for it. I would like them to do so. You would just like Raya in general. Listen, I feel like we're gonna get Raya, because isn't she the last princess that we're waiting for? Or am I forgetting someone? I feel like she's the last princess we're waiting for. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we get her later this year. More from Treasure Planet. Listen, you didn't even need to hear me out for that one, Tainted Immortal. Like, we're all with you. I'm speaking for everyone because I feel this so strongly. We're all with you on more from Treasure Planet. Theories on who's behind the new door? No, because my delusional self wants it to be tied to Atlantis so badly, even though I know that's probably not true. So I refuse to speculate. Okay.
I cannot wait to explore this wondrous.
Are we? Who's that? Anthony. Who's that? Who's that? Now, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Wow. You're Googling? Okay. Raya is the last official princess we don't have yet. Okay, I thought so. I was pretty confident. I just would have been incredibly upset if I was forgetting somebody. London Jen, hello, hello. Been silently watching the whole time. Well, thank you for lurking. I appreciate that. You don't like that all the princesses aren't base game? Yeah. I mean, I get it. I do. But I also, well, I get like them not making all of the princesses base game, but I also get being disappointed that they're not all base game. I would say my biggest disappointment about them not all being base game is a bit of like a selfish one. It's not the fact that they're not all free. It's the fact that I don't really see us having a princess quest line with all of them together, even though that feels really, really sad. Like, when else do you have all the Disney princesses in one game together? A princess quest line, Princess Coalition quest line feels like such a missed opportunity. I really hope they find a way to add something like that as like a bundle in the premium shop that's like you need the DLCs in order to do it. But because you would need so many DLCs, I don't think they will do that. And that makes me very sad. Faith, hello, hello. Pink blob, stop! You wound me. Pink blob? Ugh. My heart. You're hoping that it's Figment behind the door? Ooh, listen, I do want Figment. I remember how convinced everyone was that we were getting Figment in Rift in Time. I was like, dude, we're not getting Figment. But I do, it's not out of a lack of desire. I love Figment. Every time we bring him up, I want to sing the song, but I won't do that, but I want to. It would just be a party, let's be real. Anthony, let a girl dream, would ya? Still awaiting your daughter's namesake, which is Kita. I love that. I love that. When do I think we'll get the next roadmap? Usually it's like right before the last update on the last roadmap, if that's not too confusing of a way of explaining that. So probably we got 50 days left on this star path. 14, 21, 28, 45, 42, 49. Probably around the end of May, sometime in May, I would assume, but that's purely rumor and speculation, innuendo, out innuendo. You think it's Dr. Facilier behind the door? That would be interesting. We haven't had a free villain since Scar. Right? Right? Cozy Valkyrie, thank you for the raid over on Twitch. Oh my goodness. Anthony, are you on Twitch at the moment? Would you by any chance be able to do a shout out? I would appreciate you forever if you would. Is the door something that pops up during Pocahontas's quest line, or is it yet to be revealed? Does anyone know? Technically, Finn and Rapunzel had a quest line for those who have both DLCs. Yeah, but that's 2 DLCs versus potentially 4, because I also wouldn't be surprised if Raya comes in the next DLC. So that would be you needing 3 or 4 DLCs to have all of the princesses, which is a lot. Giving Pepto-Bismol? What? Morph? I don't know if I can forgive this. Killer Quinn, Rich Homie, Jenny, hello, Bad Gamer. How was stream, everybody? And thank you for that shout out for Cozy Valkyrie. I appreciate that. How was stream? How are you? Sorry, we're in the middle of a discussion about lots of things, but welcome in. Thank you for coming by. Anyone who needs to raid and run, totally get it. We are doing some questing with Pocahontas. I believe we're about to start her 3rd quest, but mostly we just run around and yap and talk about anything and everything. Currently, it's Anthony's complete and utter disrespect towards Morph from Treasure Planet. The door does pop up and you get a clue on our last quest. Okay, cool. Sarah, hello, welcome in. Love a DTV app session. Yeah, I mean, we love just being paused on a dialogue screen, not paying attention to the dialogue. How are you enjoying the update so far? Think we could start seeing mini DLCs? I truly thought it was possible, like it could even happen this year. I'm a little less convinced that it's gonna happen this year, but I don't think it's outside of the realm of possibility for the future. Okay, you love Morph? We all love Morph. We as a collective love Morph. You're loving it? Pocahontas looks so good. I think she looks great. I was like a little worried from the render from the key art, but I think she looks fabulous in game. Tink, you always follow your own path. Oh yeah, wait, you've already said that to me. I was just keeping the compliment here on purpose. A little algae problem.
I'm so happy you're here.
I'd like to gather some things to help us decorate for the celestial celebration during the Moontide Glow. Would you help me, Tink? Well, sure, of course.
Oh, yes.
I thought we could use the glowing algae to make the decorations. We could make a camp on the island where you found me when I was with the winds and gather what we find there. All right. Sounds all right to me. Could we ask a few villagers for their help as well? Killer Quinn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. And thank you for lurking, Cozy Valkyrie. Thanks again for bringing your community over, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I know Jasmine and Cinderella were curious about the Moontide Glow, so they may want to join us. And I think we should invite Mother Gothel too. She has a fondness for beautiful things. I know she's prickly, but she may like to be included. Would you speak to them and then meet me in my house? I'll gather what we need for the camp. Okay. Well, let's do it. Mother Gothel. You had to look Morph up.
What
You're
a
seeing the
pleasure.
Pepto-Bismol. No! Et tu, Brute? We can't have this. This I cannot have. Pocahontas and I are planning the celestial celebration for the Moontide Glow and thought you might. No. Oh, okay, say less. I'll leave. Wait, no, girl. Pixel Tink, we don't need this, but you didn't let me finish. Sorry, darling, but I must run. Have fun with your moony glow lights or whatever nonsense you're up to today. Unfortunately, though, with Catherine Hahn being Mother Gothel in the live-action Tangled, if I ever see it, I may have to just succumb to Mother Gothel's inherent iconicness. Now, I know she's a problem. I know she's a problem. Like, a real problem. But she's also a little bit of an icon. Like, I feel like we can't deny that. So Catherine Hahn being her
We
also
really
just
need to
like,
talk.
I feel like I might
Ready
have to
for an
overlook
adventure?
the problem, you know? Pocahontas and I are camping out and gathering glowing algae for the celestial celebration. Do you want to help? I'd love to, Tink. The glowing algae is fascinating. It would be wonderful to see it up close.
It was wonderful
All right.
seeing you.
Cool. Where is Cinderella? Oh, there you are, girl. Morph gives you Space Jam monster vibe. Now that I can kind of get behind. Actually, I should probably watch Space Jam again because I haven't seen it probably since I was like in elementary school.
Could I talk to you?
No, you may not.
Thank you for coming to see me.
I see a strong, beautiful woman. Oh, you're here too. Slay! Listen, she ate that. Like, did she kidnap, manipulate, gaslight, and commit countless other numbers of both crimes and moral atrocities? Yes. Is she an icon? Yes. Like, her name isn't Mother Gothel for nothing. You know, like, she's Mother. She's Mother. Hi, Brady. Hello. Pocahontas needs some help with the celestial celebration. Would you like to join us on a camp out to gather some glowing algae? Why, that sounds lovely. The glowing algae is quite beautiful, isn't it? I feel like Cinderella needs a casual look. I do love her gown. I love that they made her gown this color, but I do feel she needs a casual fit. for things like tromping through forest islands, gathering glowing algae.
If a wow echoes your wish back to
Okay. To Pocahontas's abode. Right down here. Enter. Use the boating gear. Oh, yes, yes. I forgot this was how we got there. Okay. There they are. 3 princesses. Imagine if we had all of them together. I know we had a good number of them in one of Aurora's quest lines.
Oh, hello.
Thank you for joining us, Tink. Now, we can begin.
Oh,
I see.
oh, ah.
Oh, the voice acting. I love it. I've never made a camp before. What a wonderful new experience. Although it does look like a recent storm made a mess of the island. Oh no. Oh, I'm sure we can have this place tidied up in no time. I agree. If we work together, we can get to the fun part even faster. No problem. Let's clean up the rocks that are lying around so we have room to set up camp. And by let's, I mean I will, because none of y'all are going to do anything. Cinderella and Snow White both need their casual fits so that each of the princesses can either be in fancier dresses or their everyday forest romping attire. That's true. The only thing is that I feel like Snow White's dress, even though it's beautiful and legendary, maybe it's the shorter hemline or like the kind of like A-line skirt sort of situation, but it feels more appropriate for casual things as well. It doesn't feel like it's specifically formal wear.
Oh, hello.
The island looks much better. Thank you all. Now, all? Okay, I'm sorry. Now I have everything ready to set up camp. Just tell me how I can help.
Oh,
Yes, and me too. I learned so much when we're all together. Although, hear me out. Dreamlight Valley, why don't y'all make cutscenes? Because it would be so iconic to see Cinderella in this big old ball gown with a pickaxe breaking the rocks. Please, make it happen. Make it happen. You'd like the opposite for Vanellope to get her royal outfit that she hated? Vanellope hate? But speaking of Vanellope and outfits, we need the comfy outfits for all of the princesses from Ralph Breaks the Internet. That's what we need. Once our camp is set, we can start collecting the glowing algae for our decorations. Okay.
Nato, my friend.
Gather glowing algae by digging around Moontide Island. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Snow White gives stick neck when she does... Wait, it's not stick neck. Stiff neck? When she does her animation dance? I don't know that I've ever noticed that before. I might have to try to pay more attention. Here we are. Why is the algae buried in the sand? Good question. Oh, the moon looks so cool. You're not team Vanellope dream style, even if it's a dress she hates?
Ready for an adventure?
I did not mean to speak with you. I meant to speak with this about the quest. Okay. Not with this. With Pocahontas about the quest.
It's good to see
Here's
you.
the glowing algae I found so far. This is a wonderful start. Jasmine and Cinderella are also searching for algae. Are they? I think they just brought some back to camp. In the meantime, I have a different favor to ask you. What kind of favor? Would you help me collect some items we'll need for our camp and for the decorations too? I've been doing so. Why would I not continue to do so? Most of them will be easy to find, but you'll have to return... Okay. Noted. I'll gather all the materials, including the special resin, and bring it all back once I'm done. Thank you. Please give the materials to Jasmine. She'll be waiting for you. I'm going to explore the island and look for more algae. Okay.
We'll see each other again soon.
We need softwood, hardwood, clay, glass, special resin.
I can't wait to explore more of the valley.
Easy peasy. We have resin. And we can easily grab the other things we need from the storage island. Okay, let's go, let's go. Oh, I just remembered I still have ice cream in the freezer, y'all. It might be root beer float time after stream. Okay, softwood, we need 15. Hardwood, we need 10. Clay, we need 6 more. And glass, we need 4. There we go. Back to Moontide Island we go. Okay. Hey everybody. What have you two been up to? Anything? I went through a brief period of time where I watched a lot of people doing resin. What's the word? It's not, it might be spinning. I don't know. Anybody who's super crafty, like resin crafty? Essentially, it's like they had this thing that, it's 2 sticks that poke into the resin on both sides. It spins on a spit. Well, it doesn't spin on a spit, but it's kind of like a fancy spit, like you would roast something on, right? And it spins real fast. And then they hold an object to it to like shave away the resin. Essentially, they would make like pottery and stuff, like vases, bowls and such out of resin. And there's this one guy who will like put cool things in the resin and make cool things out of it. I watched a lot of those for a while. You would think I would know what it was called after so many videos, but clearly not. Hello, Jasmine. I have these materials that Pocahontas asked me to bring to you.
Oh.
Thank you, Tink. Your timing is perfect. I'm afraid we have a problem. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's the best description anyone's ever given. Thank you, thank you. I do pride myself on my mastery of the English language. Able to explain difficult concepts so specifically, so efficiently. Your timing is perfect. I'm afraid we have a problem. Wait, what happened? When Cinderella and I arrived, we saw a shadow with horns and claws devouring the algae left at the campsite. Horns and claws? What? It left before we could get a better look. Pocahontas asked us to stand guard while she tracks it. It was eating the algae? Yes, it seemed to enjoy it quite a lot. Keep standing guard here. I'll go find Pocahontas in case she needs help with this beast. Okay.
Let's do this again.
Speak exceptionally well sometimes, yes. Find Pocahontas on Moontide Island. Let's see. Loving the outfit of the day. Thank you. I think it's cute. I'm a fan. I forgot that this outfit, like the actual thing on my body, not my head and my feet, I forgot that this didn't come with shoes specifically. I think I was thinking because we got, oh, it's under glasses. How odd. Because we got the goggles that kind of like go with this, that we also got shoes, but I was mistaken. You have seen those, but you also have no idea what it's called. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me.
Huh?
Ting, thank you for joining me. Well, Jasmine told me about this beast, creature, thing you're tracking. Did you find it? Yes, it's cornered in the cave, but I can't get through the rocks blocking the way. Well, I can remove the rocks with my pickaxe. Then we can make our way in.
I enjoy
Oh,
spending time with you.
oh. There we go. Mike? Okay, y'all, I'm so done. Everything. What are you doing here? How did you get here? Oh, the spinning thing is a lathe. Yes, that's what it's called. Thank you, Marissa. You were fuming when you broke that and saw Mike. What is he doing here?
Hey there!
Mike? Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to eat it all. Okay, no, I'm more concerned about the fact that you broke into Pocahontas' house to get here. How did you get here? Well, it all started a number of years ago when my parents... Sir, that's enough. Actually, banned. That's not what I mean, Mike. Right, look, I'm sorry I ate that glowy algae stuff, okay? It just smelled so pungent and fermented and ever so slightly rotten. Then Cinderella and Jasmine sounded upset, so I just want to know how you got here to this island. Oh, I gotcha. Funny story. I was working on my new comedy set on the beach because I want to ask Pocahontas if I can do my show during the celebration. But then I smelled the algae from what? So I ran into the water to grab some, but I tripped, got caught in a current, and bobbed my way to this island. Humiliating, I know. The only... You know, never mind. You have to be lying. That glowing algae was meant for our decorations for the celestial celebration. You've ruined it, Mike. You're a ruiner.
How?
Seriously? Yikes, my bad. What can I do to make it up to you folks? Want to hear a joke? No. I got tons of jokes. Also, Mike had that rocket behind you. I feel like he has to have dived over the rock through the foliage in there. I don't know. Why don't you lend us a hand? We can all fish around the island together to replace the algae you ate. You know what? No, I'll do it myself. Mike, go home. Follow Mike to the boat. Okay. Good to know Mike can be used as a flotation device. All he's good for, frankly. Get on the boat and fish around Moontide Island. Optional, talk to Mike. You know what? No. Frankly, no. Go to the Mystery Island wreckage. And fish. Huh? Oh no! I finally got it and then I clicked the thing. Okay, I got it. Traditionally, they use wood to make vases that way, so that craft is called wood turning or resin turning. Gotcha. All right, let's continue to the east. Actually, I haven't watched any videos like that in a while. I should get back into that. It was very satisfying. I think it's so cool when people are like really crafty. Like, I love a Nerd Forge video every now and then. South. Partially because they're very crafty, partially because their projects are levels of skill, time, and expensiveness that I would never be able to replicate in my life. So it's cool to see other people do it. Items have been sent to your mailbox. Why my mailbox? Whatever. I think that was a glitch. West. Ooh. I like that they sent us to all of these locations, because I think when we were getting Pocahontas, we only had to go to like 2 locations. Actually, I think we had to go to more. Never mind. I made that up. That and the rug cleaning videos. Oh, I've not watched those. But I have watched a couple videos of people going through and cleaning out houses of people who have hoarding disorder. And some of those transformations are incredibly extreme transformations. Okay. Your FYP has turned from homesteading to upcycling clothes. Oh, I love that. I watch a lot of sewists on YouTube as well, even though I personally am not a sewist. I don't know how to sew anything, but I love watching people make their own clothes. Oh, I didn't mean to pet you. I'm trying to talk to Pocahontas. Goodness. You're really bad with doing light and shadow in art, so it's super satisfying to watch Nerdforge turn out the most beautiful works of art. I know. I know. I'm so happy we were able to get everything we need for our glowing algae decorations, even if we had a few surprises along the way. Again, I'm sorry, and don't worry, I'm so full I couldn't eat another bite even if I wanted to. It's all right, everyone makes mistakes. What matters most is that you helped to make it right. And tracking you to that cave was good practice. Moving swiftly on. Well, let's see what our decorations look like all set up.
Yes.
This looks great. Does it? Sure. Yeah, cute. Oh. This looks great. Thanks to all of us, the Celestial celebration will be beautiful.
We'll see each other again soon.
Take a picture with Pocahontas, Jasmine, Cinderella, and Mike. Okay. Well, I can certainly try. This is an interesting angle.
Remember,
Hey.
no one can stop you from dreaming.
NASA has taken over your FYP? Wait, any reason in particular? Yours is houseplant core. My sister is really into houseplants right now. She got 2 different types of plants. One is a begonia, I think, and the other one, I don't remember what it is, but she loves them. You make handmade journals out of old books. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. The moon visit? Wait, what moon visit? Y'all, I don't keep up with stuff. People went to the moon? Okay, what? Let me look at this. There are so many things to keep track of. One thing I'm not paying attention to is people going to the moon. Moon visit 2026. Oh, I heard of this, but I think I just didn't care. Artemis 2. First crewed Artemis flight marked a key step towards long-term return to the moon and future missions to Mars. You know what? We got enough problems on Earth. To me personally, like, I am not currently all that invested in what's going on in outer space. Props to astronauts, though. That's an incredibly difficult career. And, you know, anybody at NASA who knows space things, like, y'all are real smart for real, but also priorities for me. Not super high up.
One thing I know, you can't run away from your problems.
Your feed used to be full of houseplants, then you amassed an insane collection and had to take a step back. Fair. Gave us updated pics of the Earth and moon. That's cool, I guess. Saw the dark side of the moon for the first time ever. Like, that's cool, I guess. And I'm not saying it's not cool. Like, that's cool. Did a full circle around the moon. First time ever. Like, here's the thing. Like, here's the thing. I understand that's a first. And we allegedly went to the moon in 1969. Not 1968, but the year after. So, like, that's cool. But also we were on the moon like 60 years ago. We did a wonderful job with decorations for the celebration. Definitely. Now that this is done, we have almost everything ready for the Moontide glow, though I am starting to worry that Miko hasn't come back yet. I'm sure he's somewhere safe and sound, Pocahontas. Maybe we'll get a Moontide surprise. I hope so.
You're very clever.
Not allegedly. Listen, I'm not a moon landing conspiracy theorist. I have no reason to believe that that was a conspiracy. I haven't looked into it, but I'm not a conspiracy girly anyway. But, you know, enough people think that it was allegedly. I wasn't there. I have no physical proof. Not channeling my inner Derek from Swan Princess. What else is there? I feel like this is distinctly opposite of Derek's outlook, perhaps. I am not a moon landing conspiracy theorist, but I thought it was funny to say allegedly, partially because I remember during the Wicked press tour, it was like a running meme that Ariana Grande is a moon landing conspiracy theorist. I would say I'm actually a moon landing believer, to be fair. You believe it was a hoax and you don't believe this last go around with Atlas? Wait, like the one that just happened? I don't think there's anything wrong with a harmless conspiracy theory. One thing I can't get behind is flat Earth. Again, I don't necessarily believe any conspiracies. I don't think I can think of a conspiracy that I'm like behind, like championing. But one I'm for sure not championing, why is that a difficult word, is flat Earth. I'm not a flat earther. The glowing algae makes the most beautiful decor. Hello, Tink. I'm very grateful to everyone who helped gather the glowing algae. It really adds something special to the decorations we're preparing. Pocahontas. P.S. I found some clay that I thought you might find useful. Girl, if you don't stop giving me 2 clay, 2 wood, I don't need it. For you, it's like we have so much bad going off down here. To see 4 people go up there together, show the Earth as a whole, you don't know, it kind of puts things into perspective, like it's our planet. I get it. I do think perspective is a big thing.
My best friend Ralph is
I don't think there's a map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. Is that an actual thing? Or is that a National Treasure thing? Or is it a thing in National Treasure because it's actually a thing? Maybe I need to dive into popular conspiracy theories and see what's out there in the world. One that I do know about is, because I don't believe this conspiracy theory, but I do know that it's around, because I went through a Beatles phase in high school, that people think that Paul McCartney was like swapped with a different person back in like the 60s or something. You went down a conspiracy theory rabbit hole during COVID and you never want to do that again. Maybe I don't want to do that. You know what? Actually, I feel like the theories that people have that they shout about loud and proud just at any given time on any given day are kind of wild enough. Why would I actually want to go deep diving into conspiracy theories? Wait, why do people believe that? I don't know. I don't know why people think that. I just read about it once. Is Pocahontas part of the new DLC update? No, she's actually a free character in the base game. I believe in order to add her to the valley, the main thing you have to do is have Moana in your valley. But yeah, if you are a base game player, you have access to Pocahontas. Okay. What time is it? Why Paul McCartney? I don't know, but if y'all want to fall down that rabbit hole, just know it exists.
Stitch wants coconut cake and coffee.
Hi, Susie. Hello, hello. Okay. I think actually we have what, one quest left with Pocahontas? Yeah, we only have one quest left. So I think we will probably wrap up for now and finish this maybe on Wednesday. I haven't done a dream snap and I need to figure out when I'm gonna do that. But no, yes, it's well wrap up time. But I am going to see if anybody else is going to be streaming or streaming now, is currently streaming. You know what I mean, because we can go and hang out. Thank you again, Cozy Valkyrie and friends on Twitch for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I will be back tomorrow. I did post a schedule, but it was really only kind of half a schedule for the week because I don't know what we're playing tomorrow yet. But we'll be playing Tears of the Kingdom on Tuesday, and we'll be playing Dreamlight Valley per usual on Wednesday. Something tomorrow. I'll figure it out. We're gonna go see the Decorista, who's checking out the Pocahontas update on Dreamlight Valley 2. So if you're on YouTube, please stop by, say hey, drop some likes, spread some love. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night and take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow, maybe even. All right. Goodbye.